Making a statement, though, in game number 2. A little bit of out-drafting, but a lot of good execution on their part. Pebbles, a.k.a. Pro Busk, playing the Pebbles. Got off to just a fantastic start, and it just snowballed from there. So about a 16-minute victory in game 2, thus why we are here in game number 3. So kind of a quick recap there. Once again, joined by my nuts here. It's a co-caster. Welcome back.
Hello.
This is it.
Thank you. We see exact same pick order as in the first game here.
Yeah.
The first 6 heroes, exactly the same.
We do. Yep, the bands and the picks, exactly. Wow. That's deja vu here. And that was a victory for Rexars in the end, so good news for them, I guess. No, but they go the Rhapsody first pick, obviously. Torture the response yet again. So, again, another case of this hero just really getting a lot of attention lately as far as a top-tier pick. But, hey, it did work last game for a reason, as we saw. Now, Rexars, back to them, and where do they follow up the Rhapsody with? There's that right click on a Kraken. But, I don't know, I feel like Kraken hasn't necessarily had, like, the biggest impact this series, even. We've seen him both in games, but we'll see if he gets picked up here, though. I want to see something different, though, man.
Yeah, pick a Bramble.
Yeah, there you go. That would be different. That'd be fun. Don't underestimate the power of the plant. Whoa. That's aggressive. Huh.
That's very aggressive.
I mean, it worked out for Reason Gaming last game, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very early Nymphora pickup, though, especially with already having Rhapsody, so... That gives a lot of information away, to say the least. You would never do that, probably, right?
It happens. Like, sometimes Nymphora searches on competitive scene, some team picks it up and does really well with it, and other team starts mimicking it, and then everyone remembers how to play against Nymphora, and it falls off again.
It's up and down, up and down.
It's like Jeremiah as well, is pretty similar.
Yeah.
Just, from time to time, it just becomes a tier 1 pick and then disappears again.
Yeah. Well, so if you're Reason Gaming here, what's going through your mind? I mean, you see these two picks, especially in M4. Do you have, like, a hero that really stands out to you that, like, you should probably look to get here? Or, like, a Tundra even, I guess?
They could pick the Pebbles to deny it from the Legion team.
Gauntlet.
Or they could pick the Gauntlet.
Jeez.
Whoa, Ravenor.
Snap pick Ravener. They have an idea in mind.
I really dislike Ravenor in that position.
Mm-hmm.
Said it before. If you free farm a Ravenor, you pretty much have to get a portal key on him first, and in that case, I would way rather have a Pebbles instead.
Yeah. Well, there you go, the Ravener in the end. Does Rexars, and again, snap pick immediately after Colin was picked up, just went right into it. So they have an idea in mind of what they want to execute here. We'll see what it comes to in the end, but yeah, we'll say the chance of being aggressive if they wanted to is most certainly there. That's where Reason Gaming has to think about it too, how they lane this.
Yeah. I just hope Reason Gaming doesn't pick a Soul Stealer.
Don't pick the Soul Stealer. Pharaoh, the final pick, so solid hero that can stand his own in a lot of situations. If you're Reason Gaming here, again, you see the lineup that you're going up against, could you still feel comfortable going like a Parasite or a Tempest or just any of these junglers, or would you rather not?
Yeah, I think Parasite is really good against a dual support lineup.
Yeah.
It's where he shines, pretty much. It's 2 super easy targets for him to kill for quite some time in the game. And it's really hard to shut down the Parasite as well, so he'll get there.
Well, we'll see if that is an option. And speaking of the bans, too, look at that. Rexar's taking out Madman and then Moon Queen after. As far as those bans go. Bubbles right away taken out by Reason Gaming.
Yeah, Bubbles would be a really strong hero for the leading team. That's a good ban.
Yeah.
I'd look to ban the Wretched Hag as well. Just high mobility, high magic damage heroes is probably what Legion's going to look to pick up here.
Mm-hmm. Well, they take out the Kraken as well. Again, hasn't had the biggest impact this series, but still a possible pickup here, and does have the potential to be strong, so they're going to think about this last ban, though. They still have a little bit of extra time. Down to 6 seconds, though, on Reason Gaming side, so they'll need to go a little quicker for their picks at this point, but See Blacksmith. Roll the dice. Look like a chipper or bombardier. Speaking of magic damage. Thunderbringer. No, I'm just getting crazy.
Well, it's been a while since I saw a Thunderbringer.
Don't you remember those good days, man? Solo mids. Always have those
Yeah.
1v1 mid matchups. Thunderbringer actually could do something.
There's a Sir Bensington, see, but
Yeah.
the hag went through the banning phase, so that would probably be the obvious pick for me.
Yeah, Forsaken Archer Band. Okay, so there's that obvious pick. Forsaken Archer Band, though, by Rexar is a little... I'm curious
Yeah,
about.
maybe they didn't see anything they wanted taken out and just went
Yeah.
for something reason played earlier.
True. Yeah, they already took out the Moon Queen. So now what do you do if you're Reason here?
Well, you don't pick Soul Stealer. That's
You really just
That's
do
the
not
whole
want to
thing.
see Soul Stealer here. Hopefully
Yeah.
that the
want
lesson
a
was
proper
learned.
game.
Yeah.
Swiftblade. That's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm in the spin. Good against this Legion team. And Imba Boy has played this hero before too. We have seen it every now and then.
Yeah.
So going the melee carry choice here. And now where do they finish on Rexar side?
Swiftblade is one of those heroes you never really want to man up against. Go a tri-lane long lane against a Swiftblade because it does so much damage level 1.
Mm-hmm. Could backfire easily, yeah. There's the...
Bensington.
Yep. Sir Bensington being right-clicked. Really help with that mobility even further. There you go. So, kind of called that there. I'll take credit for it, though. No, but...
Yeah, but it's pretty much exactly what they're looking for. Just a lot of damage, a lot of mobility, being
Yeah.
able to pick up pharaohs.
yeah, they got that
Benson-
working for them.
Bensington is also a very flexible laner. He can be put anywhere, and he's really hard to deal with no matter where he is.
Okay. They go Empath. Their final pick. See where...
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe something like a Sandwraith Empath, but yeah, they go the Swiftblade and then into an Empath to finish it off.
I think that's a decent decision. Empath is a really durable support.
Mhm.
If you pick like Glacius or something, it's just going to melt in team fights against the magic damage Legion team.
Yeah. I want the new avatar. Oh yeah, the ultimate empath avatar actually just came out today. It's pretty badass. All right, so yeah, we'll see what happens here. I mean, empath also the fact that being able to go inside somebody if need be and getting in trouble, very good tool to have against a team like the Legion side. So, but once again, we got a very very aggressive makeup, especially on one of the sides, and in this case, happens to be on Rexar's side. So where are they landing though? You think?
Both teams kind of have a
Yeah,
aggressive lineup this
that's
time.
true.
So hopefully we'll see a lot of kills.
Yeah, definitely has that potential. So do you think it is going to be a trial and setup here by Rexars or?
It's kind of hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what you think the enemy team is going to do, and I think Reason has way safer lanes. Like, no matter how they set up their lanes, they're pretty safe. But Legion can put themselves in a really difficult situation if they match up against the tri-lane of Reason.
Yeah. So we'll see what they ultimately do here, of course. But just a restart, it looks like. Going to be coming out, and then once he's back, should be good to go here.
Looking at Imba Boy's items, I don't think they want to go long lane, though. He only has one set of region on him. So he'll probably be in the short lane together with Empath and Torture.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll run a 2-2-1 with Empath Swift short lane and Torture mid Gauntlet.
Okay. We'll have to wait and see again what they do here. I was going to actually... So here we go, while we are on the pause. Again, you go to Hauntour.com, you can actually check this out for yourself. On the Carnage and Caldivar section, this is under the Pro section. It actually made it look a little nicer on the eyes, visual-wise. Shout out to the admin team and whatnot, putting this together and making it look nice. Anyway, so it kind of just a quick breakdown here as far as the points and what those look like for the series that I was just talking about earlier. And then you also have the access to not only see all the standings and who's where, but then of course the full schedule here. And again, when you really look at the schedule, you realize like how many matches. This is over only a 4-week period. You just have a lot of matchups going to be coming at you.
Is there going to be a playoff stage?
Yeah, so the 4 weeks happen. That's just a round robin. Every team plays the other team twice in a best of 3 throughout these 4 weeks. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, and they play, on each of those, one of those days or a couple of those days, depending on that week. And then at the end of that, the top 4 teams then qualify for the playoffs. And it's just single elimination, best of 3 into a best of 5 grand finals. And then the bottom 2 teams, though, they actually get knocked down to what's called a relegation match. And then those 2 bottom teams, they actually play the 2 top teams from the amateur division, who's added up points over the 4 weeks. And they play a best of 5 death match against one of those teams. And then the winner of that will then be in cycle 2 of the Pro League. So it's
how many cycles are there?
Only 2 cycles.
Okay.
And then if you make it to cycle 2 Pro League, you actually qualify for Diamond Division Han Tour Season 3. So those 6 teams.
Nice.
Will be the first 6 teams in Han Tour Season 3 Diamond Division. So, yeah, it's a good lead-in to that event as well for the time being. So there you go. That's kind of a breakdown there. But it looks like we're good to go for game number...
Recent Gaming is going to man up with the trial lane after all.
Yeah. That they are. Empath Torture coming down here.
I don't like the decision to get the hatchet on Swiftblade in that scenario. I think more regen would be better for him.
Yeah. Going the hatchet, though, so we'll keep an eye on the last hits and how that looks here for Imba Boy. But so if your Rexar's here, if you actually end up making, say, something like an Amphora, Rhapsody, Ravener trial lane down here defensively, do you think they could handle this aggressive trial lane and do just fine, or?
Nah, I think they're at a huge disadvantage.
Okay.
On the lane composition. Both the Ravener and the Amphora stance are pretty unreliable, to be honest. I guess they have the Rhapsody to set it up with, but you don't really want to run in with the Rhapsody to lead stun, because then you're putting yourself at risk.
Yeah.
But as usual in a try versus try scenario, it's going to come down to positioning. They have a really good ward there. Oh, they almost got Empath.
Yeah, they're going to take it out. So ward of sight counted right there. Good start there for Recent Gaming. But yeah, you look at Rexars. They're setting up as if they're gonna fight this. So we'll see.
Yeah, one good thing for them is that the Ravenor has way better items for a tri lane than the Swiftblade does.
Okay. Mainly because of the regen.
Yeah, just some more stats, some more regen. You don't ever want to be in a position where you can't lane properly because you're out of regen and you have to wait for the courier and the enemy team just swarms away because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, Insania's in trouble.
Yeah, he's going to force to use a couple trees right there just to survive, actually. That was very scary. Oh, the wall just late. Man, if that connected, if that angle was bad, then that would have been a bloodlust kill, but... Ooh.
Huge plays by Insania.
Yeah.
Best player.
Best player in AEU, right?
Yes,
no,
and Asia.
All over the world, damn it.
Yeah,
no, he did have to use 2 trees, like I said, to make the initial escape, so not really the most regen efficiency coming out there, but it did ultimately keep him alive. So that's a go, but here we go again. Wall comes out. There's the spin from Swiftblade. Look at that damage, just so much. And Insania is going to fall, but at what cost here? Will it be 1 for 1? Yes, it will for now. Torture goes down, so Bloodlust in favor of the Hellborn side, but at least they get a turn kill, and they are going to kind of force them out after the fact. So, I mean, it's still, though, in favor of Recent Gaming, safe to say here.
That turned out really well for the Legion team. Could have been way worse.
Wow, look at that. Swiftblade actually getting low. 1 auto attack away. Jeez. Manages to
Gets
live,
a health
though.
pull from Torture.
Yeah.
Now they're out of regen. And, they're not out of it, but running low.
Yeah. Yeah, Empath does have a fair amount pulled on her.
That's true. Oh,
jeez, this is just going to be a chaotic trial lane, clearly. And Amphora is going to fall once again, but is Swiftblade now in trouble? Yes, he might be. In comes a Disco Inferno, healing a little bit, so going to be fine.
I think Insania is lagging.
Must be. Only
He's the best player in the world, and he keeps feeding, so,
yeah.
So something's wrong.
I'm gonna call it off this match. It can't happen. No, but yeah, clearly it's. I mean, the walls. St. Rox is doing a beautiful job of getting those walls up, but at the same time, you'd figure by now.
Again.
In fact, again, yeah, this is gonna be trouble now for Ravener. Beautiful stun on top of that. The chain reactions are just out of range. Will that matter? Yes, it will. Actually, they can't dive enough. Ravener's gonna be fine for now. The impalement trying to take him down. He will barely survive, but not for long. He will go down now.
Empath.
It did force them to go a lot deeper than they wanted. Rhapsody, what auto attack? Can she stay in range? Maybe, maybe, maybe. No, she cannot.
They had the exact same move speed.
Yeah.
I was so close.
Empath just escaping. But yeah, this Empath Swiftblade combination alone, it is absurd.
Yeah,
And
that was
that's what you called.
kind of poor stun from Torture, but they managed to salvage it pretty well.
Yeah. Well, well, well. Classic try versus try action coming through.
Said Nufor is a really bad tri-lane hero. It's her stun, her HP, and everything. And in general, you want a lot of levels on Nufor. You want to have level 6 early, and you can't really get that in a tri-lane.
Also, very important in these tri lanes, mana batteries. And in fact, Empath already has a full power supply that she went for earlier on. Is that worth it, you think? I mean, going for the full power supply?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But now Swiftblade is out of regen and he's kind of low on HP, so he doesn't really dare to farm, so Ravenor is just free farming the lane right now.
Yeah. Alright, my nuts. There are other lanes in this game, so let's take a quick look at the other lanes. Well, as I say that, a little bit of action. Just illusions. Ravenor. There's the ball lightning, but no, it's not going to hit. Zealstone will, but yeah, not enough follow-up.
Yeah, ball lightning is a really difficult spell to hit against targets with boots, especially. You kind of need a lead stun.
Oh yeah. Hag 17-2 against a Gauntlet who's 24-4. So Gauntlet's actually having a much better time, and in fact he's going top of the Hastrian. This is a kill in the making right here. Pharaoh trying to hold his ground. Will he survive though? The joust from Purple Rexar. He wants to light him up. He will. He gets the kill, and now Sir Bennington though. Can he somehow survive? I don't think so. The Hastrian's just going to make it an easy kill for Proboss. Now to the bottom lane. More action down here. Spin coming up for Swiftblade. They take out Torture first. Get Swiftblade. Get it. Oh, it's creep blocked! He's completely blocked. He finally skirts on out, but he is in a lot of trouble now. Raven has the ball lightning in 3 more seconds. Staccato stuns, but here comes the hasted Gauntlet. It wears off right there, but a big Gauntlet blast in the background. The Inferno has the ability and takes out one. Will they get a second? The chase, yes they will. The grapple comes out. They get a second, maybe even a third. Insania doing a pretty good job of dodging initially. Can he ultimately get away? The stun from Empath eventually going to happen right here, but the chase is not going to go further.
The trees respawned around him.
Well, stays alive at least.
That was extremely well calculated by Insania. He saw that it was just about to hit 5 minutes, and he ate his way into the trees, and they respawned around him.
Just, come on now. Well, too much credit there.
Just so amazing to see him play.
It really is. You know what? It is. I'm on board with you. Gauntlet's level 7, by the way. He's still hanging around. And actually, the grapple comes in. Ravener has 0 clue right here. Infernal instability, however, not enough mana for that. But in comes the wall off, and Ravener is going to fall right here. Can they do enough damage to get a counter kill, though? Swiftblade's low. Not low enough. No, he even goes back in. Look at the balls right there on Imbo Boy going back in with no life.
Them
and
balls.
He manages to get it. Them balls. And now we see the tower. It's going to start dropping. Rhapsody? No. I'm going to force them off. Well, we got an action-packed game number 3. That is clear.
Yeah, this tri-lane was way more back and forth than I thought it would be, but Proboss really tilted it to the Hellborn's favor there. He's 3-0-2 already on this mid-gauntlet.
Yeah. Well, okay, going back to that, he had like a 7 to 8 creep kill advantage over Hag before all that movement started.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you?
No. He's been playing really well this game, as he usually does. Proboss is an amazing mid player.
Yeah. He definitely shines in there, no doubt. So, top lane against Sir Bensington versus... It's just bottom line. I can't even focus on stats. We just got to keep watching action. Darn right. Ravener. Oh, Ravener, the position. They had no clue Torture was there. They might get the turn kill. They will, but at what cost here? Ravener's going to fall. There goes Nymphora. In comes Wretched Hag. She has a bad blast, but she can't really find the best angle. She is going to go for it. It connects on a Gauntlet, but not enough for the kill, and he should be fine. Yeah, he's going to use some bottle charges in between.
Gauntlet's just sticking around down here, getting more and more kills.
Yeah.
I think Legion need to make some changes there. They're not getting what they wanted from this lane.
Well, I almost feel like Sir Bensington should maybe be more active.
Yeah, perhaps.
Especially with what's been going on.
Pharaoh isn't really that active either, so...
Yeah, but his team is winning.
Yeah, true.
So... And I mean, both these heroes are no doubt very, very great. I mean, you got a level 7 Bensington, though. He's getting a much better farm than Pharaoh up here for the time being. His ultimate, obviously, is great for what's going on here at this bottom lane. You know, it's not global by any means, but he could TP down there and be of assistance, and maybe that'll come up sooner than later, but...
Yeah, but I think this bottom lane is beyond being able to be salvaged at this point. I think they should focus more attention on other lanes instead. Just give this up.
Well, look at Pharaoh, though. Here we go again. He has a Wrath of the Pharaoh. Will it even be necessary? Not right here. Yeah, Rhapsody in trouble. She's going to survive for now. More players here. Sir Bensington does finally come in. Wretched Egg as well. They still have a Wrath of the Pharaoh. I'm waiting for the moment for it. Swiftblade's low. He already still starts. There's a Wrath of the Pharaoh. And cuts off Nymphora and gets her killed. Here comes Sir Bensington, though. He flies in from the sky. Swiftblade will end up falling. Sonar Screen to put Torturer low and eventually go for the kill. Chain Reaction is going to miss right there, but it's probably going to fall shortly after. Yes, so the hold by the Legion team. There you go.
Yeah, Gauntlet wasn't there, and they managed to get some kills.
Yeah, they do. So it's all Probusk's fault.
Yeah. You should know the team is standing on his shoulders right now.
Exactly. Yeah, no. So finally, though, again, Sir Bennington ports in and actually does do a lot of work right there at the bottom lane.
Yeah, they sent both their solo lanes down there, and they managed to get a 5 versus 4 fight. That turned out really good.
20 hero kills in what was almost really 8 minutes into the game at the time, so well over that 2 hero kill a minute average. And when you know that's happening, you know you just got a crazy, crazy game. So that's definitely what we have here. Gauntlet, he has another 1,000 gold saved up, so I'm guessing it's just going to be going right into the portal key next to follow up the Steam Boots bottle here.
For sure, there really aren't any other items in Gauntlet.
It looks like Recent Gaming is done with the tri lane bottom. Alright, time to farm, they say. And Emma Boy goes top. So you think it's about time to make these changes here?
Oh, not for Imba Boy. I mean, I think he's going to have a hard time against this Bensington.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any Ring of Health, it's really low on regen, and Bensington does a lot of harass.
Yeah, that Lance Along is annoying to deal with. And the constant joust
Bensington
threat.
is also a very difficult carry for them to kill right now.
Yeah. Very slippery, kind of one of those style of heroes.
Before I wrap with his team farming jungle, trying to get level 6 on Nymphora, I guess.
Yeah, that's... Well, why? I guess, okay, yeah, porting around with something like Sir Bensington especially would be pretty useful. Oh, top lane. Okay, they're not going to go. I mean, Swift Slashes is up for Swift. I thought he might have been looking to go right there, but probably wouldn't have enough damage, so... Figuring not worth it. Gauntlet in the meantime, roaming around with Torturer, but Wretched Hag spotting and blinking away quickly before anything happens. Look at Torturer's items, by the way. Adro's got the Homecoming Stone.
Wow. I'd expect him to have a mana battery at least.
Yeah.
Considering the laning phase.
Yeah, that's true actually. Wow. He must just be buying a lot of regen and a lot of and all the wards basically for the team. So.
Yeah.
Might want to get him some items though, team. Gauntlet has a haste rune. He's thinking about heading top if he gets help, perhaps. They do have Sir Bensington. Well, what am I saying? He's in the other team. That's what they're trying to gank. Is he going to block any ancient stack? Yeah, not going to happen though. Just in case. So Swiftblade's farm, it is strong. 355 gold per minute right here.
Setting up for hook in mid here.
Will this happen? Probably not. Yeah, he still has a haste stream, but I don't know if he's going to really find the opportunity in the end to use it. How about Swiftblade's build, by the way? Just go on the stats, of course. Actually, here comes a spin right on top of Sir Bennington, though. You see right there, you're talking about it. Just so hard to kill. He jousts away. He's actually going to ulti right here on Empath, but guess what? He jumps inside of Swiftblade and says sayonara. The counter to the counter, yeah. I like it. The TP was also canceled, whoever that was. So they probably feel like they can push this now. Especially with Pharaoh up here. And if Sir Bennington's not careful, okay. On the other side of the wall, so he's going to be fine there, and he actually gets away. So yeah, this should be an easy tower kill in the end.
Kind of surprised they're letting this go.
Yeah?
I guess maybe if Nymphora was level 6, they would try harder to defend that.
Yeah. Portal key picked up by Probusk, so he has it now. He actually has a haste rune activated. See, oh, he's going bottom. Look at Ravener down here. I think he knows something might be up. He's starting to
it looks like he knows.
To the tower, so yeah, not going to find an opportunity there. And he'll just show the portal key. But now he has a double damage rune bottled up. And that's always
He's
nice.
getting A bit like
Oh,
right now with the
Nymphora,
Reds.
what were you thinking? I was about to say, there's no way Insania's going up that far. Oh, never mind. Yeah.
He's probably lagging again. I look
That's,
really suspicious.
yeah, no, that's what I was just about to say.
Insania wouldn't run in like that.
Understandable. Okay, here we go. Rhapsody also going to get caught. Rats with the Feral doing the work, and Rhapsody falling shortly after, so the aggressive play of the Helper team. But yeah, Ravener maybe looking for a turn to kill on a Gauntlet perhaps, but Gauntlet's 3-level advantage. Tower goes down, and he has numbers nearby. The grapple just missing. But Ravener knows he needs to keep running because all that support is here ready to go. Inferno instability, the portal key in, then sets up the kill. Probust just doing enough work right here. Hey, if he bought back and pressed Q, he could have ported. That would have been.
Can you do that?
I don't see why not.
Huh?
Next level, yo.
Yeah, there were 5 Hellborn teams, 5 Hellborn heroes there, and
No big deal.
it forced Legion to cancel a lot of the TPs into that tower.
Yeah.
And Ravenor was already committed to the fight, so he put himself in a real bad situation there.
Yeah, 15-8 hero kill advantage here for the Hellborn team right now. So, yeah, you're right. I was focused on this Rexar's team being a very aggressive makeup, but definitely Recent Gaming has a lot of their own and showing it off here. So,
And they're getting all the Tier 1 towers.
interesting. Yeah, they got the bottom tier 1 tower. Ravener there, but not able to deny it.
Oh wow, there was only a Legionnaire there. Yeah.
Could not,
Robusk is almost at 500 GPM now. Let's see if he goes for Puzzle Box this game as well. He has a bolstering armband, so I guess it is.
Yeah, Probost's going to have a huge start to the Pro League here. He is Pebbles his last game, just started the snowball, and now Gauntlet this game. Held the Gauntlet the first game, too. Wasn't too shabby, even though in the losing effort. Swiftblade with that Abyssal Skull. Going the early Abyssal Skull here, actually. Interesting item choice. You like that for your first item, especially?
I don't, actually.
Yeah?
I guess he uses it to farm Ancients at the moment, so...
Yeah, it's working there. It definitely helped there. But, yeah, I mean, it's safe to say there's just a lot of team fight going. He does actually get the Energizer to follow up now. So, really,
That I like more.
focus.
It's really good when you start spinning and then you pop the Energizer face boots afterwards. You get so much movement speed.
Chase them down, yeah. In fact, right here, no, not going to go in. Empath doesn't have her as one just yet. 50-second more cooldown. Gauntlet's looking for a kill over here in the middle lane. Seeing if he can catch somebody kind of just wandering on by. Maybe that somebody's Sir Bensington. I don't know, though. Maybe not. He wants something easier. He wants a...
He has another haste rune. He got a haste rune into a DD rune into a haste rune.
The Han gods, man. They love this guy. There goes the haste rune. And he's going top. He's going to go for Nymphora. He's going to pick him off and just run away.
Nice.
Here we go. Yep. I love it. See ya! Oh, he thought about... Oh, he just taunted it. Never mind.
It's kind of funny how we can run into 3 arrows, get a kill, and get out,
Yeah,
just like that.
No big deal. It was a good job landing the grapple initially. Getting him the kill in the end. So Rexars, they're losing a lot of ground here. Continuing to lose.
Yeah, I think Insania wants his team to get more practice playing from behind.
So this is on purpose. He told his team to get behind on purpose. Okay.
Yeah, he whispered me prior to this game, telling me he would die 7 times for just feeding.
And now but we're going to see a comeback. We're going to see a comeback is what you're saying. Okay, so.
Yeah, that's the point.
Let's see if Rexars. See how good their execution actually
Oh,
is.
in
He's
this
gonna
gauntlet.
hunt him out.
Insania,
Oh,
please
no.
don't die. Insania.
Poor Insania. He's just such an easy kill, though. Here we go. They're going to collapse right on top. Gauntlet, is he going to open? Not just yet. In comes Wrath of the Feral. Gauntlet's here. Gauntlet Blast, not even necessary. Inferno stability, doing enough damage for the team. Sir Bensington gets caught. He's most likely going to fall. He tries to joust away, but can't work in time. And
Yeah, this game might be over.
just a little.
Hellborn team also has Abyssal Skull and Pharaoh, so they can do Kongor whenever they want to.
Yeah. They gave it an A effort, but the result doesn't look like it's going to be the best for Rexars here.
But they have a gauntlet as well. They have an insane Kongor lineup.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they can burn down Kongor very quickly. So they're going to get the middle tower. We'll see if they maybe fall back for that. You see Gauntlet, he's just waiting for somebody, specifically Nymphora,
Yeah.
to kind of walk up here. It's not going to happen, though. Not going to give them another kill. So he buys a puzzle box. That's being delivered now. I'm going to clean up the resources here. There's a firebrand picked up on Imba Boy. Now just going to appropriately progress in his items. Get some more damage output. Even more.
It's really amazing how well Insania has farmed this game, even though he has 8 deaths. He has his boots and his power supply.
It's more than Torturer.
Yeah.
He is doing better than Torturer. That's true.
It's probably because he's a really good jungler, so he knows how to farm efficiently.
Yeah, it's the only explanation. Nifora is a horrible support farmer, too. But he just somehow knows how to do it. He's maxing out the volatile pod, by the way. What do you make of that?
It's probably because of the situation they're in right now.
Yeah.
They're so far behind. They just need something to turn fights around with then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoping for the best.
That's a sign of a really amazing player, though. Adapting your skill build to the game you play.
You just don't stop, do you?
Stop what?
Nothing. You know what? Nothing. We're just all praising the great Insania here.
There we go, mid again.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not Insania, but it's Wretched Hagra here. Heal comes out though from Insania. Gauntlet's in trouble. All of a sudden, but guess what? His supporting cast is here now himself. Sir Penzington, he's going to get locked down once again. Oh, protective melody in the background, but he got mummy walled forward. He was able to get the ulti off, however. Probably not going to survive much longer after the fact. Oh, he will! He jousts away over the ledge. He does get away when it's all said and done, but again, still the big picture. It's still looking pretty strong here for the Hellborn side. Electric feedback coming out from Ravener, trying to live. Rhapsody goes down. Ravener going for the turn kill, but no, Empath jumps inside. And now Ravener going to be chased down for death right there, so. Well, it was a good start. Where did Gauntlet end up? Oh, he was way over here. Guess he ported back. He did live, though.
Now you know why he skilled Volatile Pod.
Yeah.
Saved the hag there.
It did.
Very well played.
Well, for initially, at least.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, they're still dying, but yes. Initially, it saved him. Kongor is going to go down. And as you mentioned, very good Kongor killing team. We see that here. He can't even attack. And then when he does,
has a nice hat, though.
Yeah.
He has that going for him.
He's going to try to kill the puzzle box maul there. Ah, there you go. He kills it. And then he dies. So, token of life. Where did it go? Swiftblade? No. Gauntlet. Gauntlet actually gets it. A token of life here. So, Rexar's obviously hanging in by a limb here. They're just hoping for an opportunity, a couple of opportunities, really, to present themselves. This is the only game this week, by the way, for Reason Gaming, if I'm not mistaken. It just so happened the first week for them was a one-game week. Yeah, they don't play the rest of the week. Rexars will be playing against Team Excellent for the later match on Sunday. So that's going to be their next match. Get some time to think about what went wrong here in this series, perhaps. Get some scrimmages in. And
classic Insania versus Few Grudge match.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to watch.
That's going to be a good one. Yeah, that'll be the later match on Sunday. We'll go over the full schedule once again. The schedule for this later in
Want
the
that
week.
Invis mid again?
The rune control, man. Oh, Rev Ward, though.
Oh, they had a Rev Ward there.
Jeez, yeah. If it wasn't
Placed
for the
another
Rev
one.
Ward.
Are they going to kill him? They
It's
don't
just
want to
on
give
the
away that they have a Rev Ward.
outskirts.
Insania's keeping in.
Oh, he missed! Look at this side step from
That's a perfect keep from Insania, but Kensington missed his stun.
Yeah, it was definitely his fault. Yeah, no, good getaway, though, from Probusk. And he does have a token of life anyways for another 3.5 minutes here, so. Frostburn on Swiftblade. So his farm has really continued to go up and up.
Yeah, he's really farmed right now.
Yeah. And now here comes the bottom lane push. So again, they don't have a teleport anymore from Infora, of course. It's not going to be easy to get in there. But they got to do something. Got to do something here because their base is going to start being broken into now. You see Ravener, I think he wants to maybe try to finish a portal key before this happens. He could sell the buckler and pick it up if he really wanted to.
Robusk is not using his puzzle box to push here, which I find interesting. It's a really good item to push with.
Yeah. Waiting for a more appropriate cause, and in the end, Serpents, they take his first down. Out comes the puzzle box minutes now. Rhapsody in the background gets caught. He's going to go down. Ravener does die as soon as he comes in. He buys back right away. But obviously the result has to be expected.
Swift ult on Insania.
Yeah, wanted to really make sure to get him killed. Well, GG, well played. Reason Gaming will take the series in the end. 2-1 over Rexstar, so definitely a fun series, no doubt. Especially even this game number 3, a lot of action. That Traverse's trial lane. That doesn't get much better than that as far as action and entertainment is concerned. But in the end, of course, Racing Gaming, they do persevere. And yeah, Proboski, if I had to pick an MVP for the series, definitely would think him.
Yeah, I agree. He
Yeah,
played really well today.
A lot of control. He played Gauntlet twice, and Pebbles in that second game especially was just off the charts. So, Insania did win the best looking. So they got that going. No, too much fun. But no, on a more serious note, though, once again, so it's a 2-1 series lead, or victory even, for Reason Gaming. Again, so they do take the series. They only get 2 points, though. They don't get 3 points like BMG did yesterday because BMG went 2-0 against Inc Esports. But still, it's the first game of the week, of course. So obviously, still plenty of matches to come. And as far as Rexstars is concerned, you know, they did lose a series. But again, they took a game off in the end, so they do get a 1 point for themselves. And they can't be too disappointed with their start here. And a lot of room for improvement. So, any final thoughts you have on us as far as this series here?
No, it was a really fun series. It's fun to see Reason Gaming playing aggressive lineups. Seems to suit them more than farming lineups they usually run.
Yeah.
Maybe they should look into doing more of that in the future.
Yeah, no, I definitely love that. Of course, that's what we saw here today once again. So, yeah, no, look forward to seeing, as you said, more of Rexstars especially. And again, these 6 teams ultimately all in this event. And we're ultimately want to cast every single match, obviously, of what's going to be happening throughout these next 4 weeks, and get a lot of content from all these teams, and see what they're about. So before we officially wrap up, one more time again. So this is the schedule that I was talking about. Again, if you go to HonTour.com, if you go there, you can find it easily. You just go to Carnage Caldivar, then eventually Pro. The URL is HonTour.com/events/Carnage/Pro. But as you can see here on this website, this has a full schedule as well as the standings and whatnot that are going to be updated daily, of course. So for the rest of week 1, our next match is going to be covered Saturday. That starts at 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European Time. So it's basically like a HON Tour weekend. We got 2 matches each of the weekends. It starts with The Last of Us versus BMG. The Last of Us, the American team, the American hope here in this Pro League event. Going to be fun to see what they're about. Got a tough matchup to kick things off against BMG. And then they play CiC Esports right after that. So back-to-back tough matchups for The Last of Us. But hey, that'll be their chance to really prove and show, you know, if they're going to make a statement earlier on or if it'll be a tough challenge, which it definitely will be. So then that follows with Sunday, of course, Team Excellent, the new Team Excellent. They're going up against BMG. That's going to be a hell of a match. Super KGE going up against his former team. Big storyline there. And then Team Excellent against the same Rexstars team as you were talking about, Pew versus Insania. Oh, boy. Going to be happening for that matchup. So
yeah, that's going to be a real fun match.
That's going to be a good one. So, again, we got a great matchups for this weekend. And then, of course, that leads into week 2. So it's there's just going to be nonstop plenty of just good old Heroes of New Earth coming at you here, like I said. So, my nuts, once again, thanks for joining me on the cast. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Had some fun. Wouldn't be surprised if we do it again. Okay, though. With that said, I think that is going to officially do it. So once again, Reason Gaming takes the series 2-1. Well, were there any shout-outs you wanted to make? I don't want to...
yeah, shout-out to Pablo McDad and Milkfat. Good guys.